And we talked about this on the podcast after hours, right? Like girls, like, you know, like, oh, I went on a date, but the vibe wasn't there, blah, blah, blah. Guys, you need to understand one thing when it comes to going on dates with females, right? The girl can be boring. She could be uninteresting. She could be uncharismatic, etc. Hi, whatever it is. If she doesn't have fun on a date, she's never going to say, damn, I really could have talked more. Or damn, I could have really been more interesting. Or man, I could have contributed more to the conversation. You know what she's going to say? She's going to say, you're boring. She's going to say, it was whack because it was his fault. Because the onus is always on you as the man. You're the leader, okay? You're the protector, you're the provider, etc. So you're the one that needs to get the vibe. The girl's never going to take responsibility for having the vibe. You need to create the vibe. And all the vibe basically means, guys, and I hate using that term, but we're speaking in womanese for a second here. All the vibe basically means is creating an ambiance that is conducive to intimacy. Okay? One more time for y'all, all right? Because I got to show you guys, like, this is how modern women talk. So you got to understand what the fuck they mean by this shit. Okay? When a girl says the vibe, what that means in plain old English is you need to create a certain ambiance, okay, that will allow for intimacy to occur. All right? That's what it basically comes down to. All right? This could be a bunch of different things. The way you speak, your tonality, the dates, etc. All this stuff is very important. The way you're dressed. All of this stuff is a totality of the, I don't want to make this a legal thing saying totality of the circumstances, but it really does come down to that, man. It's a whole package. So I don't want to try to like complicate it for you guys or whatever, but the shit is a science and you need to get a system, okay? And we're going to help you guys. We're creating that system. Fresh, you want to say anything?
That was a very well laid out intro. But what I will say, there's a song, and in the song it says, girls just want to have fun. Replace fun with vibe. They want to have a good vibe. And you said it very clearly earlier. It's going to be the
I
ambiance.
hate that fucking word, bro.
Hold on.
I really hate that word. But we're using it for you guys because that's how they talk, right? So
you have to be the person bringing the vibe. Whether you like it or not is what it is. Now, granted, we're going to cover 7 steps today you can actually do to get success. But here's a disclaimer, though. Guys, it's very important. Just because you do these 7 steps doesn't mean you're going to get laid. It means you have a better chance because obviously her body, her choice. So we're just telling you guys up front, don't expect this to happen every single time. Let's get into it.
We're gonna set you guys up for success, but obviously, you know, no one bats, you know, 100%, 1,000%.
Nobody.
Right? Yeah, no one does. So, and then different girls have different rules, right? And then obviously different guys have different sexual market value, right? Yeah. So if you're not the best looking guy, guess what, bro? You might have to go on 2-3 dates to make it happen, right? If you're a very attractive guy, but you have no confidence, you have no tonality, it might take you 2 dates. You might be a very good looking guy and you're a charming guy, then you might be able to do it the first date. But every guy is different. You guys got to understand. You guys have been watching the show. If you've been watching the show for a while, you understand that girls have different rules for different guys. Yep. Okay? Obviously, we want you guys to be the guy that she breaks the rules for. However, some of you guys might not be there yet, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's on their journey. But we're going to set you up where you at least have a rudimentary understanding of how to set this up properly.
And also, just another disclaimer as well. Do not get mad if you don't get laid. Listen, guys. There's things that happen. She might be on her period. She might not like you at all. She might even just have a boyfriend. You don't know. The point is, have fun on a date, have a plan, and enjoy the process. That's it.